What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today we finally got some information. Finally. And we are getting a new patch for Mortal Kombat 1. Now, was that so hard, NRS? Was that so freaking hard for y'all to do? We just wanted some information. That's it. That's literally it. But they finally did it. So let's go ahead and look at this right here. We look forward to players showcasing their skills at the highest level at this year's EVO 25 tournament. Soon after, we will be releasing some exciting changes for Mortal Kombat 1. As always, we'd love to hear feedback from the community on potential changes. Stay tuned for more. So, one part of that tweet is actually very funny. But yeah, we are getting a some type of changes to the game. So I don't know if we could really consider this game a definitive edition anymore, but we are going to get changes because we are not in the final form of the game. And NRS, was that so hard? Like, what I don't understand about them, really don't understand about them is why is some stuff so hard? Like, it's not hard to communicate. Y'all ever heard communication is key? Like, that's so true. Like, they have known for a while, in my opinion, that we weren't going to be getting any changes for a certain amount of time. So why couldn't they have just said that? All we want from NRS at the end of the day is some communication. That's it. Like, other communities and other people act like the NRS community is just so toxic and we just be doing the most and you're never happy. But when you have a company that never communicates on a game that people basically live on, because we're in the era where, gaming isn't you go to the store, throw down 50, 60 like you used to, and then you play a game for like 2 weeks and then it's on to the next. We're in an era where people live on games they play now. So, with that being said, especially fighting games, and again, with that being said, of course, there are going to be people that, want better communication from a company. That doesn't mean the company is obligated to give it, but don't say things like in this freaking tweet. This got me. That's why I paused for a second. Y'all love to hear feedback from the community and everything. Okay, if y'all love to hear that, then reciprocate. If you want to like hearing feedback, give communication. That's it. It's not hard. Yes, I do agree to a certain extent that, the NRS community can be toxic, but wanting them to communicate and getting annoyed when they just keep putting things off or lying about what they're doing is not being a toxic community. It's being a community that is tired. And when a community is tired, numbers will start to reflect that. Them Chaos Reigns sales, I keep talking about it. Like, it's a big deal that Chaos Reigns did not sell well. So you would think they would get on their crap, but we're going to see. I'm just excited for this. So with that being said, I hope that we get the thing that I've been talking about the most, that I feel like the game should have. I really think we need cameo overhauls. Like, from the beginning of this game, I've said that I don't really care about the cameo system being in the game like everybody else do. Like, you would swear the cameo system is the freaking devil with how some people talk about it. But me personally, I don't think it's that bad. I feel like NRS was just a little ahead of the curve. In 2026, we are getting literally like nothing but tag team fighters. So that same energy is not going to be there for those other games. So with that being said, they just didn't do the cameo system right justice. The cameo system is just not. I think it's fun. I was gonna say not fun, but I think it's fun. But that just gets to a point where there's no reason for variety, and you're gonna see the same cameos over and over and over again. That's how the meta kept changing to where it was just two, three cameos at a time, and I feel like that the ambush mechanic, basically how you can call an assist even on a hit or block, is just so much better than regular cameo moves. That's why cameos like Frost, even though they're giving Frost 50 million buffs, the fact of the matter is she doesn't have a good ambush cameo, so she never has been in the meta, even though they desperately want her to be. So that's the major change I think we need, is that a cameo overhaul, if they do something like that. And something I would say we really don't need is a lot of freaking nerfs. Like, so over the nerfing era. I've talked about it plenty of times in the past, but I fear we still might get that. But like, it's the end of the game's life cycle now. Like, it's just time for exciting changes, good changes, fun changes. Like, nerfs aren't exciting. Sometimes they're necessary. Sometimes they're required, but they're not exciting at the end of the day. Like, you're not going to be celebrating, nerfs. You might be happy the character you don't like gets nerfed for a bit, but at the end of the day, you're going to be more happy if your character gets buffed. That's just how it goes. So that's what I personally feel about it. I don't think that they should go to the nerfing era. I feel like that is just done and over with. I hope it's done and over with. We get some good, exciting changes, and they can put this game to rest eventually on a good note. I'm saying that, but we don't know how many changes we're going to get. But it's NRS, so I'm guessing probably like a good 2 or 3 more if this isn't the last one. But I'm actually excited for this because it's a step in the right direction. Like, we don't be asking for that much now, like the community that's left. Just communication. That's all. So, with that being said, I really, really hope that this calms some people down who are running rampant about the game and, talking really, really bad about the game. There's a lot of people that are hopping on the MK thing is dead, all this and the other, and I can definitely agree that the game is going away, but NRS is still, Mortal Kombat is still a juggernaut of a game in the casual scene. I don't know why people just can't accept that. It's not huge in the competitive scene. It never has been. I don't know why people act like that's such a determining factor. It does mean something, but not really. Fact of the matter is, this game is still a juggernaut in the world amongst a lot of casual players, and it's always going to have players. Their current game is always going to have players. It's just, how good is the game going to do sales-wise? And I think that they're finally learning their lesson that they need to pick it up. But that's what I think about it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Check out the Discord if you'd like to join, and the memberships if you would like to support the channel even more. Hope you all have a good day, and Nickopz out.